Tax season, it's getting underway, and today we look at some of the oddest taxes in the country. In Tennessee, for example, believe it or not, drug dealers are being asked to anonymously pay taxes on every gram of crack cocaine. Megan Hughes is in Washington to explain, and I want to hear from some of the accountants who are really, I mean, who actually expects people to file if they're doing this?
Margaret, this is a weird one, and here's how it's supposed to work. The drug dealer pays anonymously to the State Department of Revenue. The dealer gets a stamp to attach to the drugs as proof that taxes were paid, and then they can be passed on from person to person without any additional taxes being required. Now, the taxes range from $3.50 a gram of marijuana, $50 for a gram of cocaine, and $200 for meth and crack. Now, there have been some tweaks to the law in 2010, but between 2005 and 2009, the state actually collected $7.8 million on the tax and sold 1,500 of these stamps. Now, obviously, it seems like there would be little incentive for someone who's already breaking the law to own up and pay taxes like a good citizen. I asked the Tennessee Department of Revenue about that. The spokeswoman reminded me of one thing that the state of Tennessee is known for. And that's Bonnaroo Music Festival. She says most of the taxes collected come from people who have been arrested. The tax enforcement officers who have in the past been at the music festival work alongside with local police, so you get arrested and the tax man cometh. Now, this was just one of 15 on TurboTax's list of the most bizarre taxes from around the country. Margaret?
So to add insult to injury and embarrassment, you get locked up and then you're asked to pay taxes on it as well. Well, Megan, what are some of the other interesting taxes that you found, including one up here in New York?
Yeah, you know, there's the bagel tax that I know I've heard some of you guys complaining about. It's one of the weird ones. It did make the list. Bagels that are prepared, a.k.a. sliced, get taxed an extra 8 cents. Another strange one worth mentioning out in California, fresh fruits are tax exempt, but they'll get an extra 33% tax if and only if they are bought from a vending machine. I've never heard of fruits in a vending machine, but maybe in California that's the case. In Chi-Town, this one just started in 2009, a strange tax on soft drinks. If you buy a drink in a bottle or a can, you pay 3% tax, but a fountain drink will cost you an extra 9%. Also in 2009, Chicago started cashing in on its sweet tooth citizens. Candy is taxed at 5 times the rate of food. Even weirder, the definition of candy excludes anything with flour or that gets refrigerated. So Kit Kat, Whoppers, ice cream, all not considered by law to be candy and have lower taxes. So, Margaret, candy, not candy. You figure it out. I don't know.